some of the people, the questions that you are asking me, maybe it could be good when I elaborate about Germany. Who are Germany people? How do they work? What do they expect from you? What do you get when you come here? So, and let's go direct to the topic. And first of all, I should tell you that I have got all your emails. For those who have sent their applications, I have got them, but they are not fully completed. That's why I'm telling you, or I'm urging you. So the application that I got, some of them, they are not translated, the certificate. And the others, the certificate are failing. So if you said your application, please make sure, go to the list that are in my videos that you know I need this. Translate the papers. Here I cannot translate them. It is so expensive. Please do it at home. In that, you enable me to send your application letter to the place I'm going to send them, or to the people whom I'm working with here, and it will be easy for me. As I told you, I don't have much time. I could like to do everything, but it's not possible. So allow me to do what I can in the moment. When things get well, I'll just tell you when I have more time for this. So please send your documents, take your time, don't hurry up, take your time, send your document, and the translation, please let it be done by the Goethe Institute in Nairobi. Tell them that they should stamp that they are allowed to translate your papers. When you tell them to translate, you need them for Germany. They know what it should have. So there you will not have any problem, because it's not everybody who can translate this, since they should be people who are recognized. So it's not your teacher who have taught you who should translate this. No. It's somebody who have the translation allowance. So let's go to German. Who are German people? German people are open people. They are people who, so by this I mean they are people who want yes, no. And they are people who expect explanation and logic explanation. They don't cheat, or if they cheat, you can't say everybody talk the truth, no. But most of the people, they just talk what they feel, what they see, and what they think. So the first thing you have to know about German people, they are very open. They talk what they see. Somebody comes and tell you, oh, Betty, today you are smart. And this person is saying you're smart. It's true. Another time they come and say, oh, today you look, oh. And know that is the truth. That is the truth. Because they are taught to talk what they see and what they think. Another thing about German is, you want to work for a German person. This person is expecting you 100% to be committed on what you are doing for the person. That means he don't have to come looking, like at home when people, I remember back those days I was in Kenya when my mama called people to come and work in the garden. And she had to take somebody who could check if the others are working. No. In Germany, the German people expect, I give you work, you do 100%. How I could do it if I was the one. And the other thing they do, they respect your work. So if you say it's 8 hours, it is 8 hours. There is a break between these 8 hours. There will be a break. If it's 16 euro you had agreed, it will be 16. Another, losing your job, the employer will come to you and tell you, Betty, you know what, in the next 3 months, search somewhere to work because I cannot apply you. Another thing, the government have set a rule that when you stay somewhere for maybe, that one depend on the employers, they are given 2 to 1 year. They give you a first place to work, such that in the next 1 year, you don't have to worry about your work and you cannot be chased away, or other work in 2 years they can give you first. They are allowed to give a maximum of 2 or 1 year. So you are given a first job, a first contract that you know you will be working in this place until something bad happens that they are able to chase you away, or when you decide you don't want to work here. Another thing is the employer is, not all of them, but most of them, they are supposed to give you the items to work with. I mean, the clothes you will be getting from them, and they will be cleaning your clothes such that when you go to work, you get everything ready for working. Another thing is the health insurance. In Germany, everybody from when you are born, today you are born, you should start from today you have an insurance, that you care about your insurance. And if you are being employed, the employer should register you to the health insurance. If you're not working, the government take over such that the government pays for your insurance. That is for everybody. There are people who work as their own bosses. They are allowed to choose if they will be insured or not. But most of the cases, they insure themselves because they look ahead. The German people are people who are careful about tomorrow. They care for tomorrow than today. Another thing about the health insurance, that everybody, me, when I go to this hospital, I'll be taken care the same case to the other person, the German person. So we have the same right. There are other people who have a private insurance. So they pay their normal insurance and they pay their private insurance, such that in future the private insurance can provide things that the normal insurance don't provide. For example, today you are handicapped and you need some sanitary towels, or you need the pampers for grown-up. These private insurance have to take care of this. They have to pay, because the other one, it don't pay the whole amount. You pay a little bit and they pay a little bit. Another thing is, here in Germany, everybody pays for her or his retirement, and that start also from early. Another thing they check is the kids. The kids here, they are special people who are looked by the government, such that when you get pregnant as a mother, you get paid for being pregnant. And another thing the kids get, when you get birth, the kids start being paid. That's what we call it. That you can stay at home, look after your kid, and you get paid for this. Another thing is the education. in Germany, everybody have to go to school, especially the kids. When you are under 18, you have to go to school. That means every time that your kid fail in the school, you have to say why with a letter. When they fail for sometimes without saying why is the kid sick, or why is she not in the school, you as a parent have to be fined. You go to pay for money so that you are disciplined to take your kids to the right place at the right time. Another thing is that the kids are not beaten here. They are disciplined with talking. Tell your kid, don't do this, that one is not good. And you know what? I realized it's not everything with the kiboko. Other things work, because at our home, this thing work. When you tell the person, don't do this, or you will go in your room, or you give you discipline in another way. You tell them, I don't like it. And this person, when you tell the kids and they grow this way, they just know the same. They don't know there is kiboko need of beating. The same case in the school. They are not beaten. If the teacher is not able to deal with your kids, she just let the kid go outside in the office, wait for the parent, and the parent come and take the kid, and they will talk. The teacher will talk with the mother without the presence of the kid, and later the mother or the father can talk with the kid alone, or the teacher can just talk very slowly with the kid. But here they don't beat. Even a kid can tell the teacher, I'm not doing what you're telling me. You're not my mother. But they do nothing. So it's not that it's not good. That is, I give it right. But it's a way of, I realized it's not a must we take cane and beat. So, and it's little work. After some times, or some things are done, when you do this in the school, you are put in a certain room, they call a room for punishment, and the kids don't like the room. So they better be disciplined rather than going to this room. Another thing in German is that in German, people are hardworking. They are very hardworking. You go, if you get somebody who wake up and go to work, then those who are lazy, they are lazy. They want to stay at home and wait for social help. But it's their own. Everybody have her own character. There are those people who stay at home because of a reasonable reason, but there are people who stay just because they don't want to work. And those people, when you check, it's somebody whom you cannot admire. So that's why I'm saying there is a reason behind this, because as a normal person, you want to be social, you want to do what the others are doing. So, and at the age of, the kids at the age of 16, 17, they start earning their own money because they go to school early, they are boosted early. In German, it's not the way we usually run different subjects, and later we have to go with them. We have them. Sorry, we have them in secondary school. No, we choose some subject, maybe 1, 2, 3. And this thing, they are the ones that you are going to check on. Or when you are finished with your class 8, you search for an Ausbildung. That is a college. You can start for a college. Okay, I want to be a nurse, so I start with nurse. And that's where you see them with the age of 6. I remember when I was at school, I went to school with a girl. She finished her school with 17 years. 17 years, you are getting your over 2,000 euro. That means this person, when she's 35, she have already planned her half of her life. So they are taking, the government make sure that everybody fit in a certain place. Another thing is the handicapped here. We don't hide them. They are taken out. They look what can the handicapped do, and they take care of this. They help this handicapped to do what they can. And here when I came, I realized people are just not handicapped. They are handicapped, but they have a special way of dealing with their things. They do things that a normal person can do. It's only that they are not like in our home country. It's just that they are seen you are handicapped, you can nothing. But these people do wonderful things, and I thank God that even in Kenya right now, those people are being considered, and that is a good way here that they do to take care of these people. Another thing is that I know I'm mixing them, but you have to sort them out, because I just have to think of what they consider most is they consider the person who is working. They love their jobs. They love their jobs. When a person comes, they are not late comers. They are present. When they are sick, they are sick. And when they are there and they work. And when they don't want to work, they don't want to work. So you can run their character. And here every day and night we work, my friend. It's not like in Kenya from Satatu people are back in their homes. No. At night the lights are all over the town, and everybody, it's like a day, everybody is moving. We have those who are working night, those who work daytime, those who are working in between. Every time people are. Another thing in Germany people, or Germany itself, have no place for people who are not educated. And that's why I want you to note this. German people want people who are motivated. And that's why I'm telling you to write a motivation letter. You know what? That when you write a letter of motivation, you make this person get interested in you. So the motivation letter, it's what they consider, not so much they consider certificate yet, yes, but they like to see what is your mind. I remember I went to an job application, and what they told us to write about something about we. And that was the only thing they needed. They didn't check our certificates, or they just give an example of something, an example of you want to go to the shop and there you find somebody down and you just want to reach the shop before it closes. What will you do first and why? So that person want to lead your mind. And they love people who are smart and courageous people. They love people who are courageous, who can talk in front of people, who can competitive. You are competitive to competent to your colleagues, that you show, okay, I'm not just Beth, but I am something behind me. It's something. So, and you are working on it. And they like people who are social. If you're social, you are in the right place. And these people like people who talk about themselves, who want to go far, and they really help. When you talk about yourself, you show something. It's not just talking, in action. They consider you and they help. And those people who say, it's German people, no, I'm telling you, when you go to work, you just sit in the corner there. No, nobody will ask you. But when you wake up, you're working with them, you're talking with them, you are socializing. That's why I'm telling you, I wouldn't like to invite you here when you don't have the language, because I know I'm bringing you to trouble. You will miss home like hell. It is through experience. I experienced this when I didn't know German, and I was asking when the day is over, and I don't want you to experience this. That's why I'm telling you, use this time to learn your German language. I hope I have talked a lot for now. We will continue learning the German people, and I want you to know why is it difficult to come in Europe. First of all, they consider what are you bringing with? What do you have in your packet? So and those people are saying I went in the embassy and I was not given visa. That is everywhere. You can go in US embassy and don't get. Just maybe because of how you introduce yourself. It makes so much sense on how you... I'll make a video of an interview with the German embassy and the things that they are likely to ask you and how to answer them. So let me leave it at that point. Just send me your application. Send me your application. Don't worry who was where, who was not given. The every dog with its own day. You cannot say because so and so went to the embassy you cannot get. You will get. I usually say your war, you fight it alone. And without fighting your war alone, you won't make it. And let me tell you, people keep pushing you behind. Because when you watch my video, there is somewhere I mentioned people or the teachers had to tell us you're not going anywhere. Why should you go in Germany or abroad? Just because they knew we were not, or I was not good in books, but here I am. And God have our way, not anybody else. So wake up. Don't worry what is happening. And I thank those people. Most of the people who are in the class right now, they are mothers. They are mothers. They are people who are over 37 years, 35, over 30. Let me say over 30. And let me tell you, in every pot there is a passed top. Every sufuria have to have its own top. Not every top pass every pot. So just do your best. Try it. Try everything, because even though I tell you sit there, you will end up having nothing. It's better when you do something than it will help you keep off from some things that you wouldn't know. So until next video, please subscribe, share, and let me know what are your thoughts, what do you intend, and what do you want to know from me. And for those who are emailing me, I hope I'm doing my best. I'm giving the best of it to answer your question, and together we can make it. I told you, this abroad is not for one family. This abroad is for all of us. Pamoja we can, and together, let me tell you, you know why abroad are abroad? Just because their resources, let me call them resources, what they have, they circulate within them. That means when we sit and circulate what we have within us in our country, as much as possible and as many people as possible. Hi, Saseni, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're very much welcome. If you're old here, thank you for continuing watching our videos, or just for coming back it is our pleasure to be having you people, and today we want to know German.